Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I decided I wanted to kind of just carry on from my last part of this British home, and so I decided on doing this university student style home. I wanted it to look super cluttered and kind of run down. So my thought pattern for this was maybe it's a university student who's having to work full time to pay university fees, but also is renting their own place because they just aren't staying in university housing. So they chose the cheapest place available. It has a bit of damp on the wall, but they are adding posters and things on the wall to make it look a little bit better. So you'll see that in just a little bit. But I do add lots of clutter to this build, and it ends up looking quite messy. And my thing is, maybe this person is working so hard at university and at their job that they are kind of struggling to clean up as well. So their books are lying everywhere. They have a little bit of laundry, but in the end, like they're a super busy person, and so that's what I kind of went with. So here I'm doing the kitchen and lounge area. I didn't want it to look very pristine and anything like that, so I added those couches in, and I really don't like the look of them, but I think that they look like they'd be able to be bought pretty cheaply, or they might have come with the house when this person rented the house, so it might have come furnished. This was my idea anyway. I mean, yeah, I kind of make up characters in my mind of who these builds are going to be for before I build them, so that I know what I'm going for. And yeah, that's kind of what happened. So I'm just busy adding a bit of clutter, and I add a desk and a computer into this build because I think that it's important to have that, especially for the university students. If you were to play with the university students in here, they would need that computer. And I thought that having the bike in the front entrance hall, which you will see in a little bit, looks really cool and realistic, because they would need to keep the bike inside to keep it to make sure that it doesn't get rusty or anything like that. But I think that it's a fairly normal mode of transport if you're living in like a city. I think that that's pretty good to have that. So I am just going on to the bedroom here. You can just see me adding a few little bits and pieces around the place. I add a pile of laundry in the corner, like maybe they're gonna get around to it, but they haven't quite got there yet. And yeah, I really like it. I think my favorite part of the build is the bedroom. I think it looks the nicest, but I think the most accurate is probably the kitchen and lounge area to what I was thinking. So here you can see me just adding a few little bits and pieces, and I know this build didn't take very long, but I wanted to make sure that I'm doing each one individually so I don't get any styles mixed up or anything like that. And yeah, that's pretty much why it ended up taking a few parts. So I'm doing the bathroom, and I wanted it to look a little bit old, with the linoleum flooring and the kind of beige tiles with the beige shower curtain, with the beige shower curtain. And so I think that turned out exactly how I thought it should look. And there's a few little clutter items up on the shelves above the toilet, which I think adds a little bit of realism to the build as well. I also add an ironing board and a few things to do the washing with on the wall there, and I like how that looks because maybe they're keeping it away from like the public eye, so if someone came over, they might spend their time in the living room, but they've got it stored in the bathroom, which I think is pretty realistic, in all honesty. So in this part, I also decided I wanted to do the landscaping for the outside of the building. So I wanted to finish off what the outside of the building would look like, and I'm pretty pleased with how it turned out. I added a few trees and a few plants around the place, and I added those windows on the back. I didn't add any windows on the side because my thought is that maybe this is meant to be attached to more buildings rather than just being the two buildings, but I can't really add more buildings and, you know, fit in more houses. So this is what I decided, and in my mind this would be a whole strip of homes rather than just being two, having the 4 homes, so the 2 apartments and the 2 homes. So yeah, this is kind of what I went with, and I think it looks really cute, to be honest, and I think it looks quite realistic as well. So guys, I think we'll be moving on to the screenshots pretty soon. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys for the next part. Bye guys!